Welcome back to another video, and today I want to finally do some Christmas romance reading because it is about December 20th right now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've done some Christmas reading, but I've barely done any Christmas romance reading, so I want to just really, for the end of December, just really get into all the Christmas reading books and really get into those. So that's what we're gonna be doing, and I think I have one I want to start with, and it's the How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. Because that's like Grinch themed, and I think I'm gonna watch the Grinch while I read it and get some hot chocolate and get all cozy in my bed. And I do have most of them on my Kindle. That's where I'm gonna be reading most of these books from, so we might get through them a little fast because I feel like when I read on my Kindle I get through them a little bit faster. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm probably gonna get cozy, get some hot cocoa, get my Kindle, start reading, and get into the romance Christmas books. Yeah. I'm loving the Christmassy vibes of this book, the banter, the dual POVs, everything. I'm loving this book so far. I'm on chapter 11. I'm 136 pages in. I'm about 28% in. And I'm loving it. And it has like, before each chapter, it has like a little rhymes, like how the Grinch rhymes. And I love that as well. I love that addition. It just makes it feel much more, I don't know. And they even did like a Grinch show, like the Max and oh my god, blanking for some reason. I can't do this. I just was thinking of his name, Cole. Jesus. That Max and Cole did a Grinch performance thing for the contest, and I think that's so funny because it's How My Neighbor Stole Christmas, and and just adding the Grinch to it made it so much better. I'm really loving this so far. I watched the original Grinch, and we were watching like a Frosty the Snowman. I'm back to watching the live action Grinch now. I barely started it. I'm only like, maybe 20 something minutes in. But yeah, we're gonna continue on because I'm really loving this book. Like it's very capturing my attention. In the morning, I did do some reading last night. I am on chapter 21 right now. I'm about 60% in. I think I'm on like page 289 of the book, and they are now past the enemy's point. I got there at like 2 a.m. last night, and I was just ooh, but then I had to go to sleep. But they are past the enemy's point, and they're decorating his house for Christmas because he's never really had before because he lost his parents. And I'm just loving it. I'm loving the relationship because they knew each other in the past as well. I'm loving the relationship. I'm loving the development. I'm just loving them so far. Like, I love this. And the way that it does really feel, because literally her aunt's name is Cindy Louise. You know? And I just think that's funny, like the little Easter eggs they have to the Grinch, because this is how the book is almost named after How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and I love it. I love it so much. This is one of my favorite reads so far this year. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna end off the year in a bang, but yeah, we're probably gonna finish this today, but I also want to get some writing done. Definitely gonna finish this today though, because it's so good. light those little Christmas trees to see if there was a wick, but I don't think there is, and I just kind of melted the Christmas trees. So yeah, but we lit up my little Christmas trees, and I lit up my little candle. I think it's all cute. I think it looks cute. I've only been doing some more reading, but I have been doing it in the middle of my writing. But the Christmas trees that I have lit have now basically burned all the way out. I think that's why they gave us the other 2 Christmas trees and the wicks, and I just kind of burned those as well. But they're fine, they're still standing. But our other Christmas trees are basically just burned all the way out. And we're probably going to be reading some more, but I do want to finish this chapter. I am on... What did I reach? I did reach chapter... I feel like I was past this. Well, I guess I'm on chapter 22, 63% in. And I'm on page 305, so we're getting pretty good into it. I think there's only like 32 chapters, so I think we only have 10 more chapters after this. I feel like we can definitely finish this tonight and start another one. I'm going to be doing some more reading before work. I'm on chapter 25. And I want to see if I can finish it before I go to work. It's getting really good. I'm loving the spice and loving the relationship. I just had like a whole text scene, really good, and loving it. I am on the last chapters of How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. There's only like 32 chapters, and I'm on chapter 30. So we're in the long haul, we're finishing it, and I am so excited. This book has been so good. I've loved every single second of it. I've loved the relationship. I've loved just them being in the town. I've loved everything. I really love like small town stuff like this, and it added like a Hallmark feel, and it added spice, and I just really loved it. It felt like I was reading a Hallmark movie, and now I'm expecting a Hallmark ending. I want her to stay in the town with him, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But that's what I hope happens. But we're finishing it. I finished it. It was such a good read. Megan Quinn ate with this. Definitely ended like a Hallmark movie. And it ended so good. That book was just so good. And it just reminded me, oh, Money's a baby. I didn't notice him up there. But it was so good. Like just a little... like Easter eggs of the Grinch, and just the narration, like the arguments between Cole and the narrator were hilarious. Like I love seeing that. Like they had a bunch of scenes where Cole was arguing back with the narrator and what the narrator was saying, and I thought that was so hilarious. I've never seen that in a story before, so I think that's interesting to see, like the breaking the fourth wall of them talking to the narrator. That was such a good read. I'm definitely gonna have to read that at 10 out of 10. 5 out of 5 stars. Because that was such a good read. I'm bad about that though. I never really give books less than 5 stars when that's a problem. But that was so good. That was so good. I think what I'm going to get into next is there are some short stories that were posted on Kindle Unlimited, and I have a couple of them downloaded. After I read those, I might just go ahead and download the other ones. But the ones that I have downloaded are Merry Ever After by Tessa Bailey and Cruel Winter with You by Ali Hazelwood. But they have other ones, and they're all like 76 pages long, so I'm probably just going to read them and then tell you guys about them afterwards. But I think I'm going to start with, Merry Ever After by Tessa Bailey. I think I'm going to start with that one for sure. I finished Merry Ever After by Tessa Bailey, and I thought it was really good. It is a little Texas kind of almost cowboy-ish romance. He does own a farm, and she's a single mother, and I really enjoyed it. It was only 58 pages. I thought it was going to be longer. And I feel like she fit a lot within those 58 pages. I think it was pretty good. You can't see me. I'm really sorry. It's dark in here. I feel like she fit a lot within those 58 pages, and it was really good, but I feel like it would have been better if it was a longer story. But I understand it's a short story, so you can't do too much with it. But I really enjoyed reading that. It was so good. I am going to start A Cruel Winter with You by Ali Hazelwood. I just love Tessa Bailey. I've read her work before, and she's pretty good. And I love Ali Hazelwood. I've read a ton of her stuff before. This one is 72 pages. And I'm excited to read this little short story that she has called Cruel Winter with You. Sounds like it's gonna be an enemies to lovers. I don't know. I just feel like it's hard to do short stories in romances because, like, romances take time. I felt like the other one in Tessa Bailey's kind of moved a little too fast for my liking, but I still liked how she developed it to make it make sense, you know? Like, for how they came into a relationship in such a short amount of time. But yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. And now I'm gonna start Cruel Winter with You, but I think I'm gonna start that tomorrow because I'm kind of tired. Finished it. Oh my god, I don't know why the flash is on. Jeez. Finished Cruel Winter with You. It was a kind of enemies to lovers romance. It was so good because they were already like childhood best friends. They've known each other since childhood, so it already kind of gave them a backstory, so it made the short story even better because they already kind of had a backstory, and it switched to some of their scenes from the backstory, and it just gave them a lot of like relationship arcs. So oh my god, I just loved it so much because I love like old childhood best friend stuff, like when they know each other in the past and they get to flip to that. That's probably some of my favorite stuff right there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Probably some of my favorite stuff. But I am gonna try to download the rest of these and see. I'm trying to see if I can just get to the series. It's not really letting me. The rest of them downloaded. It's Only Santa's in the Building by Alexis Daria, Merriment and Mayhem by Alexandria Bella Fleur, and All By My Elf by Olivia Dade. And I think we're gonna start by All By My Elf next. I think that's gonna be my next read. All By My Elf by Olivia Dade. I'm excited. Maybe a quick little review because I have to go to work. But All By My Elf was so very good. It was like a little coworker romance. It was a miscommunication. He thought that she thought that he was with her coworker, but he was not, and instead wanted to be with her the whole time, and we got that, and it was so good. Love the little short story. And now we're gonna go to Only Santa's in the Building by Alexis Daria. At the time, and I finished Only Santa's in the Building while I was at work. So now it's time for Merriment and Mayhem by Alexandria Bella Fleur. But I loved Only Santa's in the Building. It made so much sense because she went to a party and her love interest was dressed as Santa. And I thought it was so cute that at the end it actually showed them being able to meet each other's families and stuff. I just love how these authors are able to develop these short stories and develop like sexual tension in such a short time. But I'm loving it. So now we're on to Merriment and Mayhem, and this is the last one in the Under the Mistletoe collection. So we're almost there, and this one is another 57 pages. So it's really not going to take us that long. I'm probably going to go shower, and then we're going to go ahead and finish this. Merriment and Mayhem, and I thought that was so good. She's little, I love her. I just love the story, and it was like firefighter, and I love firefighters. So I think that was awesome. I love that so much. I really enjoyed all those short stories. I feel like they're very Christmassy, and I don't know, they just developed very good. What I'm gonna read is another short story by, oh my god, Mary Kay Andrews. There we go, Holiday Hideaway, and this is another 72-page one, so it's gonna be very short, and I'm gonna finish this tonight, but I am playing the game right now, so. Guys, I finished it. I don't know why the flash keeps turning on, but I love Mary Kay Andrews. Finished another little short story, sorry kitty. Finished another little short story, and it was so cute. It was really weird though, in the sense that it was bad, but I wasn't expecting it to be what it was, and it was actually the guy staying this time, because usually all the ones that I have been reading, it's the girl that's going to a different place, and they decide to stay there. So that's like a different little switch up, and it was really interesting how that worked out. It was really interesting how that whole thing just played out. I thought it was very unique and interesting, and I thought we might go ahead and switch it up a little bit. Instead of reading another romance, read a like mystery thriller type Christmas. Oh, I see kitty, look at him, so cute. I thought we would read a little I think it's like a mystery thriller. I'm not really sure what other genre it is. But it is called 25 Days by Per Jacobson. So that's probably what we're going to start next, and we're going to finish this like 350 pages long, and then I have one more romance that we're going to be reading after this. I have not brushed my hair all this morning, but we have been reading a lot of 25 Days. It's a family of 4, mom and dad, 2 little girls. They go to a cabin that's literally in the middle of like basically nowhere. The cabin is up on a hill by itself with a barn and a phone. They don't have any signal, nothing, and they're up there. They're supposed to be up there for a week, but they've had to stay longer now because now their car's dead. Landloan's been cut by somebody, which was in their house, so somebody's been in their house. A lot of weird stuff has been happening with the stalking. They've been finding some weird stuff. Gotta love that. And yeah, there's just been tensions are rising, things are happening, the story is moving, and I feel like I like this because this book is moving the story along very fastly, and it does still feel like Christmassy, but it's just a little thriller Christmassy, and it does feel like it's moving a lot faster, it's moving the plot a lot fast. I'm on page 143, I'm on 41%, so hopefully we can finish this tonight. I do have to go to work, I'm about to eat some cereal, and I can probably try to read some at work. I do bring my Kindle to work every day, and if I do have moments where there's literally nothing going on and I can just chill for a second and I like don't really have anything I need to be cleaning or anything, I read on my Kindle. So maybe that's how I finished a lot of my other books, so maybe we can finish this doing that. This is really good so far. It does change within the POVs, and it does have POVs from both little girls. Chloe is 9, and then Abby is 15. So it also does POVs between the girls as well. So yeah, it's getting really interesting, and I'm really enjoying it. December 12th, shit just got real. It's December 13th now. The man that's been like stalking them and doing all the crazy shit found them. Spoiler alert, their dad is dead. And Chloe, the youngest one, is the only one that's awake, or was awake. Her mom and her sister both got knocked out. I'm so confused. Oh my god. It's the dad's POV again. Is he still alive? Now I'm confused, guys. Now I'm confused. This keeps getting more real and more real. Like, they were kidnapped, they're out now. Like, everything just keeps getting more real and more real. We're on page 311 of 359, and we're 87% in. We are on day 22 of day 25, so we're almost there. We're almost finished. They are escaping. They're trying to get out. This whole book's been crazy. If this were to happen to me around Christmas, I think I would never, ever enjoy Christmas ever again. And I would be completely okay if they never enjoyed Christmas ever again. This has been such a good book, though, and I think I'm going to go ahead and finish her up before I get in the shower, or try to finish some for her before I get in the shower, but I do feel grimy, so I'm ready to hop in there. We're going to finish her up, and you can see my hair. Don't even get me started. But we're probably going to finish her up so we can then start the next one, which is like 500 pages, and I hope I can get it done tomorrow, because tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so I can get this video edited and posted, maybe, hopefully, on Christmas. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. And it ended on a cliffhanger like that. Okay, I see how it is. Right, so we're done with 25 Days. That was such a good thriller, and it did still feel very Christmassy. It did end Christmassy as well. And I just thought that it was such a good book. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time that I was reading it. I did not want to put it down. I wanted to just continuously read, because it was such a good book. It was so good. So much stuff happened. The ending was so good. I just loved everything about it. So yeah, I'm very glad that I read a little Christmas thriller. Next and last, what we have is My Favorite Holiday by Lauren Blakely. This is the one that is 500 pages long. and is about 53 chapters. So we love that. We love it. Wait, about the book. Wanted one hot billionaire to pose with my Christmas boyfriend. Must be willing to make cheating ex jealous when you kiss me under the mistletoe at all the holiday parties. Bonus if you make him cry. To surprise my billionaire boss is more than up for the challenge of coming down the chimney as my holiday boyfriend. The sexy single dad desperately needs a plus one at a Christmas Eve wedding where he's the best man and I'm the maid of honor. And since my ex has the wedding party, so my boss and I team up as a pair of Insta lovebirds for the holiday season, including during the annual week-long Christmas competition leading up to the snowy destination wedding. But soon, staying up late to string the best popcorn balls ever turn into a scorching night in the arms when the chestnuts aren't the only thing roasting on the open fire. Can all these winter wonderland nights seeking revenge turn into the real thing when we return to the office? Or are we destined to go the way of a Christmas tree on New Year's Eve? That's crazy. That's what this book is about. Oh, this book is dedicated to everyone who ever wanted to be banged under a Christmas tree. We absolutely love that. So, this, or like 500-page book, this is what we're doing. So it's a coworker little romance, and it's a fake little romance, fake boyfriend romance at first. We love that, and I'm very excited to get started into this for our last little holiday read. Merry Christmas Eve. I'm now in my cute little bells, my ugly Christmas sweater, my little Christmas pants, and I have been reading my favorite holiday. I'm on chapter 6, and it's getting pretty good. It's just kind of the beginning stuff, so it hasn't gotten real serious yet, and it's a long book, and I'm only on page like 49. But yeah, we're gonna go do some Christmas Eve stuff. Got my little gift for the gift exchange thing, and then I got my niece's gift down here for later, more Christmas Eve stuff. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. Probably might be able to read some more. I also got the audiobook of my favorite holiday, so I might also be listening to that as well if I have the chance, because I've just been feeling an audiobook lately. But yeah, that's what we're gonna go do, and we look cute. Merry Christmas. It is Christmas. I wanted to finish this vlog before Christmas so I could post it on Christmas. And I might still be able to post it tonight, but we're like 71% in. Oh, new case of Kindle. Love it. We're like 71% in to my favorite holiday. We're on chapter 36. She comes prepared. It's dual POV. I love that. I've been loving it. I love anything that's dual POV. Yeah, we're 72%. We're on page 356 out of 494. So yeah, I love that. I think there's like 50-something chapters, and I'm loving it. It's a boss and coworker, like boss, whatever romance, and it's one of those. It's like fake, and it's starting to become real, and it's single daddy to single dad romance. Don't even play with me. I love that. For some reason, I just love that. And I love when the kids, like, add more to the story, and they come in, and they're rooting for the parents, or for the couple. That makes these types of stories even better, especially if it's Christmassy. So I'm probably gonna finish this while we're at our little, Christmas thing at my great aunt's house. And yeah, I'm gonna finish it up, and hopefully edit and post this vlog by tonight. Officially finished all of the Christmas books that I wanted to read. I finished my favorite holiday, and I love it because at the end they used the movie name or the book name in the book, and I love when they do that. This again felt like definitely like the first one that I read, like another Hallmark movie, but spicier, way spicier. There's a lot of spice in this one, and I just loved it so much, but especially with the inclusion of the children and all the family and like him having a good family relationship. I love when it shows all that other stuff too, and not just theirs. And it has like their, I don't know. I just love that entire thing. I loved reading all these Christmas books. I'm usually not a Christmas book reader, so it's different for me to be reading Christmas books, but it's really enjoyable. I loved reading the Christmas romances. They were something that like made me feel very nostalgic. It made me feel like, I don't know, Christmassy, and I don't know, just very good. I loved it. I even loved the little thriller that I read as well. Very good reads. And that's gonna end our little video ending on Christmas, and I'll see you guys in the next one.